Alright, so I guess this is the moment in time when I give that final recap of what's been happening. So, here is what I've been working out of the last month. Put Orchestra Residency headquarters right here in Third Ward. Basically down the street from my house. Found it on Airbnb, saw it, immediately knew that this was the place that I wanted to be the birthplace of whatever it is that we've started. Living room, saw the jazz, artwork, stuff like that, and I was like, yep. This room over here was the studio room. Had the studio set up, DVD player. I think I only watched one movie. But yeah, this is where I worked out of. Had a nice view of downtown. There we go. Had a nice view of downtown, the club, Emancipation Avenue. Very historic spot. Very historic place in history, I guess. Yeah, this is a upstairs unit of an apartment complex. There's a salon in the bottom. But yeah, man. I guess it's time to give a little recap of the month. It's been crazy, bro. This month has been, wow. I don't know even, what did it even start with? It's like we started off, oh my God, let's make a nonprofit. Went out there, ended up not making a nonprofit, made an LLC instead because I was like, okay, but I also want to profit, and my own business too I needed to have a means to streamline all my income. Created an LLC instead of the nonprofit at first. Realized that, oh, there's already a nonprofit in Houston that we can just direct our energy towards. Tried to do that. They didn't really understand at first. So had to think through some things through, honestly. Our biggest challenge throughout this whole month was figuring out how to get funding when people are only allowed to give funding towards things that are tax exempt. And so that's where the GoFundMe came in. Raised about $3,500 that went towards studio sessions, equipment. Basically getting this off the ground. I think some programs, got Sibelius and stuff like that. Didn't even really use it though. But what else? Oh, week one started off with a bang. Did a concert, sold it out within a week. That was pretty cool. Then we just went around to schools, honestly. A few schools. Did some master classes. Got some work in. Then the last week of the residency, I decided to go to Oklahoma. Oklahoma contacted me about doing a national anthem performance, and I was like, okay, do y'all have a budget to, help with transportation? They were like, no, because we actually thought you were still a student. So I was like, okay, I see it as an opportunity, might as well. Paid for a rental car out of pocket, went out there. One day turned into a whole week of being called to do things, inspire artists. I did, I think, two master classes. One at a school in Tulsa, low income school, low income neighborhood. Um, then on the way back, stopped in Dallas, Fort Worth. Did a master class with a school that was fire. Met a fellow black string educator above 6 foot, so that was cool. Shout out, I think Armand Strings, but did that. And then, what else happened? Yeah, got back, turned into the driveway, rental car, got a hole poked in it by the gate. So I was like, okay, back to reality. And yeah, ended it off. Okay, it went pretty well. When I look back on the month and I'm like, wow, it's like I went from doing like extremely like big resume boosters, being on television, doing this music festival, this music festival, this music festival, and then came back home to do some stuff around the town, inspire some people. And it honestly felt really, 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 really good. And it's kind of helped me figure out what my real calling is past, just being able to wake up and fish. Like, that's what I've told a lot of podcast people, and they're like, well, that's not what you're doing. That's not what you're doing. You're not just settling in. I don't think I've actually, like, fished at all this entire month because I just wasn't satisfied, like, saying I was going to do something on a large level, large scale, and not doing it. And not doing it immediately. Because it's like, I felt like that video of me teaching the orchestra back at my school, yeah, it didn't really necessarily grow my personal brand, but it's like it brought to light something that I could bring unique to orchestras everywhere and kind of inspire people. And people saw that and they were like, okay, we need that. It's necessary. And so I wasn't about to be like, okay, I appreciate y'all for, making me go viral, like 8 million views and stuff, and just dip. Instead, I was like, might as well do something out of the goodness of my heart, out of the goodness of my own pockets. And hello?
Hello, Michael.
Yes.
This Michael. Hi, Michael. This is Taffany Battle with ExxonMobil. How are you?
Hi, doing well. How's it going? All right, so yeah, man. Um, it's been real. It's been an amazing month. Honestly, I'm proud of everybody involved for stepping outside of their comfort zone, doing something for the goodness of like the world in general. Shout out Alani and Nyla for actually, taking some of the random jumble creative ideas and actually helping make it make sense. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the family for supporting me, for not saying I'm crazy. There was some moments where it's like, bruh, what are you doing? But yeah. send off some documents, hopefully to get Hood Orchestra registered as a nonprofit, because honestly, I've learned this month that if you want to get something done, you just have to get it done yourself. Some people might not understand it at first, but we'll slowly gravitate. And I think, me directing stuff towards other causes is cool, but at some point I'm going to have to take care of myself and my family and my, you know, lineage. So I might as well give, my family an opportunity to do that. With a nonprofit, I feel like there's areas that my whole family could benefit from, being involved in work that they've always wanted to do. My mom, educator, leader, fitness, mental health, all that. Giving her an opportunity to do some stuff like that. My dad, he's been a music director. Give him some opportunities. But I'm just waiting for that one like big moment, big breakthrough. I feel it. Like I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel like it's almost here. But once that happens, it's like everything will already be, there will already be a foundations set up for things to just flow. It's like having money solves the problem of not having money. So if, you know, all it takes is $50,000 donation for us to do the things that we've already been doing for free, but do it on a large scale where the demand is, then it's like I'll do that immediately. It's not it's not about the money for me, the profit, all that. When you can actually leave an impact on the world. Like money's only temporary. I know generational wealth impact that stuff. And that's stuff that's gonna come natural because like I've earned that, I've worked for that, as a solo violinist, as a person. But like first, might as well do something that will impact someone else's, child. But yeah, I guess this is the end of this monologue, about 20-minute monologue. But deuces.